day 0 for the Outcomes Tour. Monday morning, Dallas. Tuesday morning, Chicago. Wednesday morning, Atlanta. Thursday morning, New York. Friday morning, San Francisco. We all just flew in Sunday night. We just finished the debrief and the dinner. Everybody knows what they're supposed to be doing. There's a big group, 7 or 8 of us, who are going to be traveling around the country. Tomorrow morning is our first event. We're going to have a whole group of customers. We're going to blow their socks off with what we got planned. We drove out to the Texas Speedway, and this thing is enormous. We have a skybox overlooking the oval. The customers come in, we get them seated, we have breakfast, we walk them through some of the materials and some of the content that we have, talking about the new HP software and optimizing business outcomes and the new portfolio. Everybody gets seated. I did a quick welcome everybody, introduced who was who, what was going on, and then Tom Hogan, who runs the software business, got up and gave an overview of what's been going on in the software business, because there's been so much activity, organically, inorganically, profitability, market share, the businesses that we're in, the businesses that we just entered. And after, we took about 45 minutes worth of Q&A. Lots of questions and answers, and we had CIOs and IT professionals and executives from multiple different industries across the board here in the state of Texas and in Dallas today. And questions kind of ranged around, following our acquisition of Mercury and we doubled the size of the sales force, who's going to call on me? What is our sales engagement model going to be? There were questions around some of the emerging technologies. And probably the other key topic and hot topic right now is around change and automation. That was a thread through a lot of the question and answers for today. So we head out of the skybox, we go downstairs, and we go out into the oval. We drive onto the field. This thing is enormous. You have no concept of just how big this thing is. To the inner track, the inside of the Texas Motor Speedway here, just outside of Dallas. We're hosting some customers and we will be taking out some cars and driving up to 150 miles an hour on the track that they run the NASCAR here, and doing about 10 laps and hopefully exiting safely from the stadium in about 30 minutes from now. And you're really strapped in really tight, and you're grabbing onto the wheel for dear life, and you're not looking around, and you don't use the brake. This is the thing that totally freaked me out. You're either putting your foot on the gas or you're taking it off, but there's no braking for 10 laps of this track, and there's only overtaking at certain points. And by the time we're done, you take the checkered flag and you pull in. My heart is just pounding, and it takes about 5 minutes to get your bearings just to be able to stand still. But I'll tell you, it was something that almost none of us, the 12, 15 people who are doing this thing for the first time, none of us had ever done it before, and it was every childhood boy fantasy. It's a really fun activity to try for everybody, and I think the customers had a great time as well. So that's the highlight for today. We'll check in again tomorrow, let you know what happened in Chicago.